Record. What's going on, Ian? And welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Maverick, bringing you back to yet another list video. This time around, we're going to talk about top 10 favorite aerial finishers of all time. My top 10 favorite. I'm not saying which one's the best, even though number one I think is the best of all time. But still, these are top 10 of my favorite aerial finishers of all time. Meaning moves where the performer is jumping off the top rope to land on his opponent in some way. Okay. Aerial finishers. I don't care if you're off the buckles with it. I don't care if you're springboarding off the top rope with it. I don't care if you're going off the table, going off a chair, going off the steel steps, going off the ladder. If you jump off of something and land on your opponent, it's a finisher. It's an aerial finisher. That's how we define it, okay? And it ain't gonna be no honorable mentions for this because I've only had room for 10 moves that I actually really like. Because let's be for real, a lot of aerial finishers are borrowed. You know what I'm saying? And took from, which you may see replicants of in this list. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Top 10. We're coming in at 10th place. I have the commonly used diving elbow drop. And I put this lower on my list because as much as I do like this move, it is heavily repeated. Only difference is it's more downplayed as a signature rather than a finisher. Like when Randy used it, it was a finisher because it was innovative for its time. Everybody else you see here using it, Kyrie, CM Punk, HBK, they use it as a signature, but it doesn't stop the fact that, you know, it's aerial regardless. And it's so epic and it's iconic in its own right. Like it definitely set the jettison for high flying finishers to be popularized in such a big staple like WWE. Anyway, coming in at spot number 9, we have the 054 by Mustafa Ali. The 054. Just look at this technique, man. Like, that is hard. I put this finisher on here because the degree of difficulty. Like, he's literally jumping backwards while rolling forwards to land belly first on his opponent. That's hard as hell to do. Like, that's damn near acrobatic aerodynamic type shit. I don't even think I had the body frame for that type of shit. Low key. But yeah, the way Mustafa Ali does it. And there was another wrestler that knows how to do it. I think Adrian Neville knows how to do this, but I like how Mustafa Ali does it because he makes it look so effortless. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that hang time. So neat. So clean. If only Mustafa Ali was treated properly by Vince. Alrighty. Number 8, spot number 8 is a controversial opinion, guys. But I gotta keep it real. I really love Chris Benoit's diving headbutt. I really do. And the reason why is when you look at it and pay attention when you look at it, the move is very intense. Like the move is super duper intense. Like when Chris does it, you could tell his head is literally bouncing off the wrestler's body. And like, I think the Dynamite Kid or somebody tried to warn people not to use this move because of the concussive nature, but Benoit obviously didn't care. I'll never forget when he did this to MVP at WrestleMania 23, or the time where he landed it against Kane at WrestleMania 21 off a ladder with the damn staples in his fucking head and made his own head get bust. That shit was hard as hell. Now, granted, because of the danger in this move, I never tried to do this move against my own brothers or my own cousins. But I did do this on a lot of my pillows. I would pretend were extra wrestlers when I would jump off the couch and do this. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? And if you've watched my top 25 favorite wrestlers video, you know Benoit is in that list. So, and this is one of my favorite moves from Benoit. Anyways. Coming in at spot number 7, we have another acrobatic aerodynamic move. we have the shooting star press, but I decided to give Evan Bourne's version some love, which is the airborne. And the reason why I put this version here is because Evan Bourne makes it look so pretty and effortless how he does it. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were kids back in 08, 09, 2010, man, to watch this guy leap off the rope so effortlessly to land this move, stuff electric. Too bad he wasn't really, his character on the mic wasn't all that. But you tuned in to watch his matches because of the acrobatical shit that he could do like this. You know what I'm saying? Even though the move got semi-buried when Randy Orton gave him an RKO. While trying to do it. I should look that up. That's arguably the greatest RKO of all time, in my opinion. But yeah, apart from that, who remembers when WrestleMania 26 when this dude did an airborne off the ladder? Dumb match logic. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to sixth place, and that's the Red Arrow, done by Adrian Neville, which is a corkscrew variant of the airborne. Okay. And I put this on here for the same reason I put the 054 on here, because of the degree of difficulty. You literally had to leap high enough to contort your body all the way around in a 360 while twisting and landing on your opponent belly first. Landing on your opponent belly first. That's how tough this move is. Look, I haven't seen anybody that can do this move to the perfect degree that never could do it ever since I seen him do it in the WWE a decade back. You know what I'm saying? Yet another talent, Vince lowballed. But yeah, man. Like, just imagine the toughness. And then, like, when you just look at it when it's at its peak while he's twisting, it looks absolutely breathtaking. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What more can I say? It's Adrian Neville. Getting to the top five. We're going to the nitty gritty here. And a lot of my bias is about to take over, but I don't give a freak. I put the phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles up in here. And you don't know why this is on here, because realistically, it's because of the ouch factor. Like, imagine a guy springboarding himself off the top rope to just deck you with his elbow at full velocity. You know that shit hurts. You know that hurts. Like, if you did it realistically to somebody, you could give somebody a concussion. That's why I like this move. And plus, y'all know how I feel about AJ Styles. He's the GOAT of TNA. I mean, what more can we say about AJ Styles? Like, he goes from one fancy move, like a springboard 450, to this amazing move with a bigger ouch factor than that. You know what I mean? The phenomenal forearm goes absolutely crazy. I have yet to use it on any of the 2Ks because I do not play WWE 2K games, and probably for good reason, because 2K is a greedy box of shit. But still, I'll never forget when he hit this move to win the WWE Championship. I'm like, oh, it's over. It's all the way over. And he began his epic run of being the face that ran the place because of this move. Stuff a legend. Coming in at fourth place, we have John Morrison, Starship Pain. And it's on here for the same reason I put the 054 and the Red Arrow. Because you're literally doing a split off the top rope and then twisting your body 180 while flipping backwards onto your opponent. That is hard. This is actually one of the moves I tried to replicate and damn near failed. I could do it as a kid and as a teenager. I'm not sure if I could do it now. If you try to get me to do it now, I'm not sure if it'll land correctly. I'll probably end up falling on my head since I'm 6 feet tall. Oh, man. And meanwhile, y'all probably would be reacting to me like, what the hell was that? Should I fail at such a move? But it doesn't change the fact that regardless, this is one of the prettiest aerial finishers of all the times, as Santino Marella would say, of all the times. But yeah, Starship Pain goes crazy. Ever since he started using it this was the perfect move for him when he became a babyface, dude. Like this move got over. Like there were kids in the audience having Starship Pain signs when he was in the Intercontinental Championship picture when he first got drafted to SmackDown. That's how popular this move was. Don't do it. Exactly. Thank you. I won't try to do it. I know my 27-year-old butt will probably break my neck. So I'm not gonna. And I already have neck problems as is. So I don't want to give myself a fusion surgery or a concussion necessarily. Like I don't want to do that to my neck. Okay. But yeah, let me just let me just let me just get this out the way. If only WWE could see the potential Morrison, Joe Mo had as a babyface. He's one of these guys that you didn't necessarily have to give the belt to, but if you give him a decent main event run, you could probably put you. I don't see him as WWE champion. He's more of like World Heavyweight Championship material. Like even in World Heavyweight Championship matches, like his match against Jeff Hardy, he did very good there. It was a great performance, even though he lost. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, like, if they just struck while the iron was hot with certain wrestlers like John Morrison. Just imagine what could have been. Anyways, coming in for third place, we have the Van Terminator, aka Coast to Coast. And the reason why I put this move on here is because it's one of the most deadly hardcore match finishers of all time. And I put that in there because of the ouch factor. I put that in here because of the ouch factor. Like, just imagine somebody with a steel trash can or a steel chair in front of your face or a cookie sheet in front of your face, and you looking at one guy standing on top of one corner across from you, and then he leaps forward with both his feet in front of him to kick you in the face while you're sitting on the corner across from him. Just imagine the full force of that and the metal crashing into your face. Boom. I think doing the kick alone unsafely could help you already. Couldn't help you already. But adding a can in front of it and a steel chair in front of it, much worse. Like, that's a concussion waiting to happen. Like I said, just what I put on the Phenomenal Forum, I put this move in here solely for the ouch factor. Because if there's anything that makes moves land, it's the degree of difficulty, the ouch factor, and the selling. That's it. And RVD and Shaman Man had a heater. But if you ask me who did it better, I'm going to be biased to say RVD because he was doing it first. But I will admit, Shane's Coast to Coast against Vince McMahon in WrestleMania 17 was some fire ass shit. Dom DeMarco. You some freaky ass nigga. And that Coast to Coast was well deserved for his freaky ass. Moving on to number 2. You know I couldn't make an aerial finishing move list without putting the Frog Splash on here. You know I couldn't make an aerial finishing move list without putting the Frog Splash in here. And yes, I put Eddie Guerrero and Rob Van Dam on here. You want to know why they're both on here? Is because they both executed differently. With Eddie, he approaches it at a lower angle because he's trying to get across the ring to reach the wrestler. Whereas Rob Van Dam, he'll jump higher off the ropes, as you can see. He'll jump higher off the ropes, which is why I like Rob a bit better because he jumps higher off the ropes. And he tries to twist and contort his body so that way he can actually land properly on the wrestler. And I like that how he also sells how he injures himself midway through the move and still is able to get the pin by holding his gut in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit. Like, it's that type of stuff that makes you appreciate the art of professional wrestling. And like, even how certain wrestlers take the 5-star Frog Splash and make it even look better. Because if there's anything other than the ouch factor and the degree of difficulty, it's the selling. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes this move land hard on me. Like, does anybody else remember the frog splash that Eddie Guerrero hit to Brock Lesnar at Nova Auto 4? I do vividly. Does anybody remember the frog splash that that one frog splash Rob Van Dam hit? That one 5-star frog splash that RVD hit when he pinned John Cena at One Night Stand 06. Who remembers that? Stuff for legend. It's moves like that create stuff for legend. Now, if you could tell already by how this list has been going, you could already guess what's number one on my list. You can already guess what's number one on my list. If you've been paying attention to the trajectory of this list, you should already know which move is number one. And it's Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb. Like, what other move would get this list? I don't. I was a Stone Cold fan to the high flying star. I feel it. I do. But not like, what better move aerially is better than the Swanton Bomb? Like, dude, this was the reason why this move was the reason why we as kids wanted to jump off of shit. Because Jeff Hardy was doing it. Like, what high flying move is more iconic than this? Like, what high flying move is more iconic than this? Dude, it's so iconic. You got people like Primo, Mr. Kennedy with the Kenton Bomb, and motherfucking Kevin Owens stealing this move. What more proof do you need that this move was the shit? Shoot, I remember jumping off my my old dresser on top of one of my pillows doing this move. Shoot, I remember jumping off the couch doing this move. Jumping off a ladder doing this move. Like, at a point where you were a kid and you watched Jeff Hardy, you wanted to do this move. And you did. It's a reason why people are making TikToks and memes talk while they're on their jobs at work, and every time they climb a ladder, they be thinking the urge not to jump off this ladder like Jeff Hardy right now. It's a cultural stamp. This move is a cultural stamp. What more needs to be said? Who else remembers when Jeff Hardy used this move on Triple H and Edge to win the WWE Championship? I do. Who remembers when he used it on CM Punk to win the Royal Rumble? I do. Who remembers when he did this to Austin Aries to win the TNA World Title as a baby? I do. That's not bullshit. That's not bullshit. I remember it very well already. That's exactly right, Ray. Let's recap before we sign out of here. 10 is the diving elbow. 9 is the 054. 8 is the diving headbutt. 7 is the airborne. 6 is the red arrow. 5th is the phenomenal forearm. 4th, Starship Pain. 3rd, Coast to Coast / Van Terminator. 2 is the Frog Step Splash and the 5-star Frog Splash. 1, Swanton Bomb. And that's going to be it for this list video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so nobody upload. And I'll see you all next time for another list video. Don't know when it's going to be on yet, but you'll know when it drops, okay? All right, YouTube. This is your boy Maverick the Enigma. Maverick loves you, and we out. Deuces.